Welcome to Blue Helm Space News Brief. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, or YouTube at Blue Helm Co. Today is Monday, September 7th, Labor Day, and these are your top space news headlines. A Chinese Long March 4B rocket successfully launched a new Earth-watching satellite Monday, but the booster spent the first stage narrowly missing a school when it fell back to Earth, witnesses video show. It carried the powerful Gaofen 11 Earth observation satellite, an optical observation satellite capable of returning high-resolution images, showing features smaller than 3 feet, or 1 meter across. Amateur footage posted on the Chinese social media site Weibo following the launch apparently showed the first stage of the Long March 4B falling to Earth and exploding in a cloud of orange smoke. If you peruse the social media sites, Twitter or Instagram or whatever, you'll probably see a video of it. In other China news, a Chinese reusable experimental spacecraft released an unknown object before deorbiting Sunday, ending a secretive 2-day mission in low Earth orbit. The spacecraft launched from the Jingquan Satellite Launch Center in the Gobi Desert Thursday atop a Long March 2F rocket. Airspace closure notices issued a day earlier provided the only clue to the timing and the nature of the mission. Quote, the successful flight marked the country's important breakthrough in reusable spacecraft research and is expected to offer convenient and low-cost round-trip transport for the peaceful use of space, unquote, an official said. Somewhat in contrast to the use of peaceful use of space to describe the project, the nature of both the mission and the spacecraft remain closely guarded. An additional matter of intrigue is provided by the apparent release of an object into orbit by the spacecraft ahead of the deorbit burn. U.S. space surveillance cataloged the new object designated NORAD ID 46395. So listen, let's get real. You got to do something with those important documents you have lying around. Whether it's for business or personal, residential or commercial, Future Shredding will provide contactless, on-site shredding right to you. You can watch it being shredded right inside the truck. It's awesome. Since 2007, they've been around shredding in Southern California. If that's something you need, go to their website at www.futureshredding.com or give them a call at 562-426-0557. Law, policy, and events. The White House released a new space policy directive September 4th intended to improve cybersecurity of space systems. Space Policy Directive SPD-5 is billed as the first comprehensive government policy related to cybersecurity for satellites and related systems, and outlines a set of best practices but not firm requirements that agencies and companies should follow to protect space systems from hacking and other cyber threats. Quote, what this SPD does is establish key cybersecurity principles to guide and serve as a foundation for the U.S. approach for cyber production of space systems, unquote, a senior administration official speaking on background said of the new policy. So a list of upcoming events. The 9th through the 11th is the second Summit for Space Sustainability. You can find that on the list of events in September. The next scheduled launch should be September 10th, and that's for the space flight startup Astra, and they plan to reach orbit for the first time. I sincerely hope you all have a wonderful Labor Day if you are or aren't working. Either way, I hope you enjoy it. So a couple announcements. We are working on a new logo for S&B, for Space News Brief. And we have the website up and running, www.bluehelmco.com. We've got a shop in there with apparel. We have a library that's slowly being put together with this podcast, and also a podcast link to all the places that you can find this particular podcast. In addition, if you find us on Instagram or Twitter, we are giving away one of our signature Blue Helm Co. shirts. So go over there to Instagram or Twitter and see how you enter and be a part of that. So do all that. Tell a friend about the podcast. Keep it going. You guys are awesome. I actually really enjoy doing this and bringing this to you guys. So we will talk to you tomorrow. Drink your water. If you're in Southern California, the air is probably not too well out here, so maybe stay inside as best you can today. And it's hot. So I wish you all the best, and I sincerely hope everybody is safe. These fires are getting crazy, and it's very hot. So just, be well. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Quick correction. I keep saying the Long March 4B rocket. It's Long March. I don't know why. I'm listening to this as I'm editing it, and I don't want to go back. It's Long March 4B rocket. Okay? All right.